Living fossils are animals and plants of various shapes and sizes, all sharing one main thing in common. They have changed very little, genetically and physically, over the course of millions of years, surviving various extinction events, asteroids, climate change, etc. These animals and plants live by the motto, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. They are extremely valuable for scientific study, giving us a glimpse into the past and a window into prehistoric life. A fossil can show us the shape and size of a prehistoric animal or plant, but a living fossil can show us how that animal or plant lived, moved, and behaved in real time. Evolving around 167 million years ago, the platypus is a member of the monotreme order, the family of egg-laying mammals which includes the echidna. It can sense electricity with its duck-like bill and can deliver a painful sting with venomous spurs on its hind legs. Evolving around 125 million years ago, the goblin shark is the only living member of its family and prefers deep water, as low as 4,300 feet. These ancient fish have pioneered the skill of slingshot feeding, where it catapults its mouth forward to catch prey. Imagine shooting your jaws 7 inches forward to eat. The interrupted fern evolved around 180 million years ago, and it is a great example of an organism in evolutionary stasis. This successful plant found adaptations and a body plan that worked, and has survived multiple extinction events and outlived the dinosaurs. The cave eel evolved around 200 million years ago and is the only surviving member of its genus and family. While its name suggests that it is an eel, this living fossil has gill rakers and branchial arches, not normally found in jawless eels. The coelacanth evolved around 80 million years ago and has 4 fleshy fins which it can use to walk along the sea floor. Its jaw is unhinged, allowing it to swallow larger prey. It also has the ability to detect electricity in the water using electrosense, which allows it to find its prey and avoid predators. They are a nocturnal fish and are rarely seen in the wild. Modern crocodiles, like the American crocodile pictured here, evolved around 80 million years ago. They have the strongest bite of any living reptile, and despite their armored reptilian appearance, are one of the closest relatives of living birds. Evolving around 420 million years ago, the elephant shark is believed to be the slowest evolving of all known vertebrates. Earning its name from its trunk-like snout, this living fossil has special glands which allow it to adjust to the changing salinities, or the saltiness of the water, during migration. The horseshoe crab evolved around 450 million years ago and is more closely related to modern arachnids, like spiders and scorpions, than to modern crustaceans, like crabs and lobsters. Named for its curved shell, the horseshoe crab's bright blue blood has antibacterial properties and is used in the sterilization of medical equipment and medicines. The aardvark evolved around 55 million years ago in the Eocene period, and is a nocturnal burrower and only living species in the order of the Tubulidentata. Sharing a distant relationship to elephants and manatees, aardvarks have an excellent sense of smell and hearing, allowing them to find food and avoid predators. The hoatzin evolved around 64 million years ago, and despite its fully developed wings, it rarely flies due to poorly developed chest muscles. One of its unique features in a young hoatzin is claws on their wings, which are used to help climb trees. Evolving around 60 million years ago, each species of fig wasp pollinates only one species of fig tree. These wasps play such a critical role in the fertilization of fig trees that it is thought that nearly every fig you eat contains at least one fig wasp. Added protein. The fig wasp pictured here is actually native to California. The Nautilus evolved around 500 million years ago and is one of the most famous of the cephalopods, which is the squid and octopus family. They are capable of living up to 17 to 20 years. compared to many squid and octopus, which only lives 2 to 3 years. Their multi-chambered cell is what gives them the ability to control their buoyancy while swimming at great depths. The comb jelly evolved around 700 million years ago and belongs to the family of animals known as the ctenophores. Unlike most other jellies, ctenophores do not sting their prey, but instead use sticky cells called coloblasts to catch food. The comb jelly is also bioluminescent, or is able to create its own light like a firefly, and many deep-sea fishes. Here you can see a comb jelly moving back and forth its rows of cilia, or hair-like structures that allow water and food to enter the body. Thank you so much for joining us today. Don't forget to visit the PG Museum website for more lessons and activities for Science Saturday's Day of the Dino.